Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Lost Mine Pokemon Trading Card Game Podcast. I'm Lucas Oldale, and I am here with my Clash recruiting co-host, Landon Caitler. How are we doing?
Yeah. I love Clash Royale. Please join my clan. Well, me and Lucas's clan.
What do you mean? Bro, I am never on, bro.
But you're in the clan, though.
I'm in the
If
clan,
you
yes.
play Clash, you don't even have to play that often. It's more so at this point kind of just turning into a cool group chat that we also play video game in. But yeah, Lucas, I'm doing very well. Thank you. Thank you so much for asking. How was your week?
How was my week? What did I do? So, by the way, sorry, one thing we're going to say is sorry about not being able to release this at 8 a.m. I think we're going to be releasing this around 10 a.m. today. We're actually recording this at 7:45 in the morning.
Real. I was meeting my dad's horse yesterday.
Yeah.
My dad bought a horse last week.
Your dad just likes horses, I guess.
Yeah, he's a cowboy now. He's no coming back. He's got the horse. He's gone.
Yo,
I saw him. He was looking on Facebook Marketplace for saddles and stuff.
Oh God.
Yeah. Nah, he's chilling. He's happy about it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. I don't know if I did really anything super Pokemon related other than pre-release. Pre-release was pretty fun.
Second at a challenge.
Oh yeah, I guess I got second at a challenge. Funny, I thought I got my invite, but I didn't realize I was actually maxed on challenges, so I don't have my invite. Sorry to all the people I lied to on Twitter.
I think you get your invite anyway. I think if you have...
Yeah, I'm not going to whiff my invite. I just have to go to more League Cups, and it's annoying.
No. The thing is, I think Pokemon will give it to you even if you have 599 points, like you are right now.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will.
Why would they do that? I don't have 600.
They've had people do it. They've just given people their invites when they're at 599.
No,
like
that's strange. If I don't get 600 points, I don't want my invite.
Damn.
I did not get it.
You're a nerd, bro.
Nah, bro. But anyways, this week we have a lot of tournaments to talk about. So there are 4 events in the Temporal Forces standard format this week. We had Stockholm, special event in Bogota. Hopefully I said that right. Special event in Puerto Rico, and then we had a Thailand championships.
And a Stockholm regional.
I said that, didn't I?
No.
Oh, well, Stockholm regional. Yeah, so there's a lot of tournaments. Stockholm was definitely like the biggest one.
Not by that much. I think it was like 130 bigger than Bogota. Not Bogota. Thailand. Yes. Also, sorry that there is very evidently a backup. So there's a difference between my speaking and my lips on the recording for sure. Streamlabs is actually deteriorating to the point where it's getting terrible. So I'm gonna try to work out how, because I downloaded OBS and I started streaming through OBS on like the Lost Mine channel and stuff. Which, by the way, those VODs have been getting views, which are pretty sick. So I will maybe figure out a way, because Streamlabs is like quickly deteriorating. Like I can't even. Really? I use it to record like spoken word for my humanities class, like spoken word poetry, and it's like so bad. There's so much delay. It's crazy.
Stuffed. Well, I think what we should do is we should start looking at the 2 deck lists that we have.
Wait, you were you were talking about how you enjoy pre-release. Go on about that.
Briefly, pre-release was fun. That's what I will say.
4-minute
intro.
That's fair. That's a good, very descriptive. Yeah. Okay. Bogota. So
we have 2 events won by Snorlax this weekend.
Yes. Christian Jeremilo. Milo.
That's definitely not how you say it, but I'm not going to try either. They won the special event in Pagoda with Snorlax Stall.
Snorlax Stall. Yeah, Sandshrew is kind of really good because
it's kind of the goat of the weekend. It turns off Yell's Cheer. What the heck?
Turns off Yell's Cheer. Turns off like mirror match Pal Pads and Yell Cheers. So if they aren't playing Sandshrew in the mirror match, they actively just automatically get pretty cooked because you go Chi-Yu.
For real. So how do I beat this deck with my double Turo Yells cheer and my Charizard list?
No way.
I'm mauling.
You
Sandshrew is
just
so
have
annoying.
to. You have to boss. You would have to play Lost City in your deck, because then you can go boss
Yeah.
Lost City the Sandshrew.
I guess that wouldn't be that hard, honestly. Just play one Lost City and then still win.
Yeah, but these people were very up to date with the meta. They understood that no Zard lists are playing Lost City right now,
Yeah,
and
real.
Sandshrew is broken.
Yeah, it's
So
good into other stall mirrors. I mean, I don't. Still not super confident. Is this deck have a good Chen Pao matchup? I don't know. I haven't played much stall.
definitely, because they only have one switch out in Chen Pao.
Oh yeah, you just get Arid and Fortune Sisters in that.
Yeah, like they lock you in the active, and then they run you out of every resource. So then
So
you're
what is
attacking
Snorlax
with Biff.
bad into right now? Like, what do you not want to hit? Tina, really? Just
Yeah, you don't want to hit Tina.
Arceus
Snorlax. I was
not
literally
great.
talking about like okay, if they're playing. Yeah, so it's like Tina, Lost Box, like no, even Lost Box regular is like fine because they go Eerie Sisters and like it's definitely
Real.
doable. I had things on my head. Arctina is really bad because they just play like double leaves Jet Switch. Sometimes,
Yeah.
so that's pretty bad. And then it's like I'm trying to just remember it. Turbo Hands I think would be pretty bad. I'm just gonna double check this actually. We're gonna do a little bit of a side rant. We're
Oh
going.
boy.
We're just looking at Turbo Hands deck list. Cause oh wait, you would get cooked by Lugia too. Okay.
Why are you looking on the play limitless? Right?
I don't know. So they play one switch card, one prime catcher. So we can go like boss arm press, and then we can go like switch card. We can go prime catcher, and then we can go amp, and then we can go switch card amp. So it's like probably fine. It's good if you are able to mill a single switch throughout the entire game. You kind of just have a way better situation, and you can probably
I
win.
mean, yeah, still beat that
But-
matchup and cut. I don't think it's that hard, especially with the Mantine.
Yeah. Like this seems fine. But do you have anything
Yeah,
else to
good
say?
job. No, not really. This is. I feel like Azul's list is probably has more to talk about. This looks more generic other than the Sandshrew. Maybe Crushing Hammer is something that's not super common in Control. I'm not sure if
It's
Azul is
not.
playing that.
There's
But
probably like one situation where it's good. Like in the Zard, you can probably go like hammer, Silene, hammer, whatever, and then loop the hammers.
yeah, so many coin flips.
I'm so happy that we have infinite resource loop and infinite deck with Pidgeot. It's my favorite. One of my favorite things about Control ever is that we can have two infinites.
Real.
Jonathan Sosa.
Only one more list. Relicanth.
Yo!
No way. That's not it.
Okay, the rest of the 60 looking
It's an
pretty good.
Airy-
Erie is
Sharon's-
like not amazing. What do we
I want to
miss?
make a PSA on Relicanth because I think I understand why you would want to play this. But it's just not worth it. I thought about this as maybe like a tech for Control because
Yeah.
you could like evolve your Tina V-Star, kill the Pidgeot, and then still shred the Mimikyu. But
Yeah.
wait a second, they just bossed the Relicanth and then it's stuck in the active, so it's completely useless. And like the upside of Trinity charging with your V-Star is just like just attach turn one, loser.
Yeah, that's true. That's not really that good. I mean, I guess we can go Arc and then we can go Starworth for TTE.
But
But
shout
like,
out this guy for playing Prime Catcher like a goat. Prime Catcher is broken in our
Prime Catcher is like so good. Yeah, Relicanth just seems like if you were forced to play one Tina V maybe, but like you could play two. So
Yeah, I think you're fine. Just don't play Relicanth. But
True.
otherwise,
Relicanth
I don't
just
mind
seems-
Airy, I don't mind Charon's Care. I think those are both like cards that I've considered in Artina. Obviously, they're pretty common.
Yeah.
But
I think
3 bosses whack. Play 4 boss.
4 boss would be really good. That's kind of our only thing. 4 boss and then the rest of the list is fine. Probably cut Relicanth for 4th boss.
Yeah. And then we don't have deck lists for the rest of the top 8, but there was quite a few Tina. There's 2 Arctina, a couple Zard, so pretty even spread. And then an Ancient Box.
And a Snorlax winning. Somehow it beat a Lost Zone Tina in the finals.
Yeah, that's impressive. I mean, I don't think the matchup's like impossible. Obviously, with like Temple of Sinnoh and like, because the hammers could maybe help too.
Guy plays 2 Sinnoh, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's doable,
What does
yeah.
Tina play for stadiums now? Don't they play Temple of Sinnoh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
So that's the Pagoda special event. Not
And
much
then
there to talk
Puerto
about.
Rico.
Puerto Rico. I just want to start this off with a shout out to my goat, Brandon Oviat, otherwise known as Killer52 on social media, for getting top 16, tying his winning in But he's my goat, so I just had to say that.
Brandon is my goat. Shout out to
Malding that
Brandon.
he's not getting the Limitless page here. I
Yeah.
hope that they do more, like a top 32 or something.
I don't think they
Scoring this
will.
weekend. That's so cringe.
I mean, I would doubt it. Okay,
Anyway,
let's start with number 1, the BDIF.
this tournament's fake. Didn't happen.
So Gholdengo won Puerto Rico.
I am just so curious to what astronomical chain of events had to happen for this deck to win the event. I don't know how this happened. How many people bricked into this deck?
It's probably pretty favored in Dazard, or it's like fine in Dazard,
probably.
because you just take the first 2.
I'm a Revervroom hater as well. Why wouldn't you just play Bibarel? Because the whole point of Bibarel is that you're insulated against Iono, but if you're using Revervroom and you get Iono to just don't draw an energy, then it's just dead.
But then what are you drawing? How are you drawing anything that is not... You need to then not draw energy, and then you need to also not draw, like, Irida.
I don't know. Maybe Revervroom's the gas. I just feel like it's anti-synergy with, the point of the card.
1 Pokestop, by the way, chat.
That's wild.
By the way, I did just call our pod viewers chat, which is kind of not what I should have said, but whatever. I don't care.
It's fine. Gholdengo, whack. Congrats to Jose for winning.
I think Gholdengo is fine. I
still don't think this deck is good. I still don't think it's good.
This is a pretty good 60, though. I think this is a good Gholdengo 60. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I'm a hater.
Michael Chen? Yeah. Playing Lost Box.
There was a lot of Lost Box popping up this weekend.
There was a lot of Lost Box. I'm a huge fan of the where did Stockholm go? What? Okay. There was the list we'll see in Stockholm is really strong. I really like the second place 60 in Stockholm. It's maybe not amazing because you're just losing so many techs, but okay. So this 60 is just Paradox Box. We're playing the 1 Moon, 1 Raikou, 1 Hands, 1 Hoopa, 1 Mew. You're kind of just playing everything. Yeah, I mean this 60 seems pretty good. We're playing the double vacuum, so there are turn 1 gate potential. There is turn 1 gate potential.
I do like double vacuum. Although, what I will say is I do prefer Town Store over the Artisan slot here. 1 Town Store and 1 Pokestop is a nice split, I think.
I'm also starting to turn around on Raikou. I think Raikou's kind of okay.
I'm still a hater.
I think Raikou's kind of okay, because we can go just
it's probably
Gate Rondo.
But I'm still a hater.
Card feels mid, but especially post row, which I was testing it. The card is really good in Lost Box now because of Lugia's uptick. But I think right now it's fine because Lugia and if C-Pal full benches, it's okay, gate swing, do whatever.
Yeah, this is pretty durable. This One Boss, One Roxanne is pretty normal. Playing 8 copies of Switch cards, including the Prime Catcher.
And then
Slowstone Rescue Board, yeah. Yeah, this looks pretty standard.
Yeah, this is a very strong 60. I like the 4 Rod, which is normal now, but I have no idea how anyone ever played I think I played 2 Rod, 2 Retrieval to an event.
No, I remember I played 4 Rod and Recycler to Vancouver Regionals, and that was broken.
Yeah, 4 Rod is broken. I have no idea how I submitted 3 Rod on my Lost Zone deck for so long.
Vincent Owen, we don't have Adam.
Yeah, we don't have Adam, but okay. Lugia came 3rd. Lugia chops. Y'all know what Lugia looks like. There's probably Cincinnos. Okay. Vincent Owen. This 60 that has been doing so well in online event was doing so well in online events at the beginning of this set with the Iron Hands. So this is a very box version of Sablezard.
Yeah,
with the hands and the Mew EX, giving you a lot more options. Into Tina, you can just go Genome Hacking and Crisis Punch. I honestly don't know why there isn't a choice spell here, because that just kind of brings 280 swings, because you can go 280 Combustion Blast. Punch? Yeah, but you can go choice belt 280 with Combustion Blast.
That's
and
fine.
Also
just lost mine, set it up.
It feels like something where Defiance Band would be broken, because then we can turn our Amps into 150, and we can turn our Spits into 140, and we can turn our Combustion Blast into 280.
I feel like if you're playing the Defiance Man, you probably need Town Store. But yeah, I don't mind this deck. I am still skeptical of for Mirage Gate without Rad Ninja. I just feel like this would be significantly less consistent than other Lost Box decks. But I won't deny the power. Like Radzar is really good. Double Cram feels nice in these kind of decks. And then Hands is obviously pretty powerful. But you're not going to be able to set up Hands as fast as something like a Ninja Lost Box would because you're drawing like 2 less cards a turn.
Yeah,
Turn.
true. There's also no vacuum in this 60.
Yeah, so you're not really able to turbo into the Lost Zone. Zero Boss is interesting. I guess we have Double Counter Catcher, 1 Prime Catcher. And the TM Devo, so that's kind of a pseudo gust because you can kill things on the bench pretty easily with it. But
yeah,
I don't know.
They play Bundle. Cool.
I wouldn't consider playing this myself, but
I've considered testing this, but I don't know what's holding me back. But I don't think I have time for LA to learn something like this. But this is a good deck, very strong. Like if you know how to play this, you're gonna probably do well because it's one of those decks where your skill's gonna take you far. This is a strong deck. Sable's Art's really good.
Real.
Shout out to Vincent. And then 5th is I don't even because I don't know how to say the first name, so I don't want to come off as I thought it's Julio. It is Julio.
I'm gonna go with that. It's definitely not Julio.
It's not Julio. I know, but I was really scared if I said Julio, it'd be like semi-racist.
With Moon Dunsparce Lucas.
Moon to Dunsparce. W.
Roxanne, I don't think that's super normal. I like that though.
Yeah.
That's cool. 4 Dark Patch, 4 Vessel. This is just like Turbolist. This is pretty similar to what we've been seeing with the Temple of Sinnoh, Triple Artisan. I don't know if Iron Bundle's always been standard in this deck, but it seems good in these aggressive decks because a lot of times it's pretty close to a boss in terms of just being able to KO the active. Yeah, I don't mind this deck. I haven't really played it much myself. I'm not sure what really differentiates this between Ancient Box in terms of like matchup spread, really. Maybe a better Charizard matchup?
Yeah, because then you actually have, like, the moons with the gouging. But, like, wait, so we have 6, 10, 14,
I don't know. Every time
18,
I've played against this deck,
21.
it hasn't felt especially strong. But I won't deny that it keeps doing well. I think I've played, like, a couple games with it on live. And it just kind of feels okay.
That's fair. I'd like to see at least, like, 2 more ancient cards so that we can push into 290 range.
What I like about this is your Baby Moon really just doesn't do very much damage, and that's kind of like the whole strength of Ancient Box is you're just being like a super high damage output 1 prizer that eventually just sets up a checkmate. But this deck is like not able to do that.
You can only do 270 with your Vengeance Fletching if every other card but your 1 moon is in the discard.
Yeah, whereas when you're playing like Ancient Box with a Cabalion, then you're able to hit even Charizards for 1-shots, even though that's hard, but you can. So I feel like I'm just more partial to Ancient Box of the 2 Ring Moon decks, but
yeah, I agree.
Regardless, this deck has been doing well repeatedly, so obviously something's good here.
Can't really say anything. C-Pow.
Let's go. Pow, pow, pow.
By Aiden Koos.
This is literally just the list, right? That everyone's playing?
No.
Oh, we're getting original cutting a POW here.
4th candy. Man, yeah, the 60 is pretty normal. We cut a C-Pow for a 4th candy. We have 3 Pokestop. We have 4/4/4 ball card, which I don't know is normal. I don't know.
Cool.
Seems pretty normal. POW. We've talked about so much POW. We're Axel. This is the same 60 as Andrew Mahone's 60 from Indianapolis.
Which is what's different?
It's the same. Oh, because they're playing triple C-Pow, they're playing 4 candy still.
The reason that their list is also different is they all played 60 HP Frigies only.
Oh.
Which is kind of cool because starting 70 HP Frigie is like horrendous. So
Sorry that I'm making so many like
I feel like you
guttural noises.
70s though with Dragapult coming out, which is kind of cringe.
Yeah, the 70 HP is actually such a huge.
You have to probably play 1/1 Bidoof split and then like at least 170 HP Frigie, probably 2.
Yeah, it's such a downgrade for C-Pow. C-Pow just gets cooked.
Yeah, but congrats to was it
Axel? Gabriel Cruz.
Here's Artina.
Oh. The same from EUIC. And Orla.
Honestly, I kind of liked this list. I mean, double Temple of Sinnoh is probably outdated because Mist Energy is not that great anymore. But this list is still cool. Tomb, you cook this list would cook Control. I mean, maybe not with Temple of Sinnoh, probably play a different bump, but Tomb Tina, you're cooked.
I think maybe Control has a better time if they can draw cards somehow because of the Sinnoh. But I think you're beating Control anyway because they actually just cannot draw cards.
Real. That's my master plan. I'm just gonna play Tomb and Charizard for LA and beat Control.
No shot. That's so bait. Oh my god.
Nah, bro, watch me do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's like I remember hearing about, I forget which one of my friends it was. They played against Charizard with a Spirit. Oh, it was Brandon. He played against Charizard that played Spiritomb in like a regional like a while ago, and he was playing Mew.
Oh my god.
So funny, bro. But yeah, this list is obviously it's been seen before, so
yeah.
I think that's all of Puerto Rico.
That is all of the list we have for Puerto Rico.
Win. That's my takeaway, and shout out to Brandon, my boy.
Yes, Thailand Championships. Won by Tina.
No, this is the same format as us, right?
Yes, this is I think the same format.
It looks to be, yeah.
So yeah, this is Thailand Championships. Two Tinas are in finals.
It is not the same format as us. I'm just looking at a list. They have Blood Moon or Saluna.
Wait, what?
Let's look over it anyways, though. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
We're already here. Let's go for the experience.
Okay.
So, I'm not gonna try and pronounce the first name either, but
yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, playing.
Let's go, Blood Moon or Saluna.
Yo. So this is without Pult. There's no Pult in this format here. So it's like a half.
Okay. So this is like
maybe should we? Is this worth it to talk about? Because there's no Pult.
Yeah, probably not then. If it's like half of the cards, then okay. Sorry guys.
Sorry guys.
Aborted. No Thailand. Irrelevant tournament.
Because I just saw and I was like, it said Japanese standard, and I was like, oh okay. Clicked on it, and then it was like all standard decks. I didn't click 60 yet because I don't know.
No Pult.
Regional Stockholm.
So look who won yet again this season.
Azul Garcia Griego.
What a guy. Here
with Snorlax. So, Ryan Antonucci also played this 60 and came 9th, I think. This is pretty cool. It's the second Rotom, the second Mimikyu. I'm not sure what the double Mimikyu does. I'm going to be completely honest. So
it's probably just so you don't like I don't know, maybe see you can like just nest ball for it and you don't have to like mess around with the Sui and into important matchups. There's also like against Zard it's gonna be pretty good to have double Mimikyu down. Like what's wrong with that? I guess you're kind of mitigating the Radzard Turo loop thing.
Yeah.
But I guess they can just attack through the Mimikyu anyways. I don't know. I probably wouldn't play 2 Mimikyu myself. I also probably wouldn't play 2 Rotom myself, but like because you can play Hisuian.
Ryan Antonucci was like double Rotom, double Mimikyu was cracked.
I'm just curious as to why. I don't know. Maybe they're the ones that won the regional. I have never really played Snorlax Control. I just don't understand why you wouldn't just play more Hisuian.
I'm so mad that Landon isn't just a stall bot anymore, a control bot anymore.
It's funny. I used to play exclusively control decks, and then I grew up, and then I just didn't want to play exclusively control decks anymore, but maybe I should go back to my old ways for a tournament.
Do it, bro. We gotta cook up Thwacky control, bro.
Honestly, I feel like Thwacky control could be a thing. Thwacky's kind of broken. But
Hyper
we're talking
Aroma?
about Snorlax control.
Hyper Aroma Goldeen. Okay, whatever. But yeah, this is a pretty good 60.
Triple Erica is pretty hefty.
That's pretty fire. I like that a lot.
One Silene, that's so sus to me because you can just lose to prize cards. I don't know. That's my biggest gripe with control. It's like there's no Peonia anymore, and it's tough out here without your Peonias.
We're roughing it out here, man.
It is. But yeah, we've got the Heroes Cape Chiyu like loop thing that you can do. Mantine is obviously like a big inclusion.
4 penny.
4 penny is
pretty good.
Cool. I don't know. I still am a bit. Obviously, Mantine, it sets you up for locks that you can't do. But I feel like against something like Turbo Hands, unless we saw like in Cut where Azul just happened to area away Yuho's Prime Catcher. I don't know if you watched that game. But like if Azul just didn't get the Prime Catcher off of the area, he would have just lost because he just gave Yuho free 2 prize cards on the Mantine. Um, so I still am kind of sus of Mantine just because of like the weakness that you're putting just this frail one thing that doesn't have block. You're breaking the Snorlax lock to establish one.
But like, how are you? You just have you can't really do anything into decks that can discard all of their Pokemon because then they're just gonna
Yeah, I
discard their
guess.
Pokemon. And then you have no control over anything.
Yeah, I feel like you just kind of have to do it. But
Yeah, it's a
it just feels
necessary
so
evil.
sussy.
It's a
Yeah.
necessary evil. Because your deck just actually gets
You're
cooked
just
by
kind of hoping
people
that
who
Arian
are aware.
Fortune Sisters just like carries you and you don't get punished.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I was watching that top cut and then he airied the prime card. I was like, oh, now he can't lose because he'll just have 2 prize cards left.
Was
But he didn't just rip the.
was Juho? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
I
it-
watched the top 8 match. I was at work, so I only got to watch a little bit of it, but I did watch that exact moment. But Snorlax control with the Sandshrew kind of shuts off any of Charizard's techs for this matchup.
Yeah.
And then you're good into Chenpao, you're good into you're definitely good into Lost Box with all the item discarding. Like, they definitely do not have enough switch cards to get through all the Laxes.
Yeah.
You're probably just scared of Lugia, Tina. Notably, 0 Temple of Sinnoh, so we're just
Oh yeah,
accepting
Zero
those
Sinnoh.
losses.
We're just taking the Tina loss.
Which is honestly fine. 'Cause
That's
I
kinda
don't think
sick,
Tina's
actually.
Been very popular. Tina's been pretty unpopular.
Yeah.
And
So I think.
so is Lugia. So I think that was kind of a fine call.
Yeah, that was a good call. I think this is a very well built stall deck for the perceived. Oh my god, I think it's a very well built stall deck for the perceived meta.
Yeah, I don't think
this
that
event.
the meta's really gonna change that much. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just ran this back in LA. Honestly.
Yeah, guys,
You know
everyone
what I'm
play
gonna do?
Arctina.
I'm cooking with Brandon. We gotta play Patrol Cap again, Brandon. Brandon played Patrol Cap at EUIC and beat a stall mirror. So funny.
Yeah,
You know what
because
Patrol Cap does?
yeah, it does. Because you can't if it's attached to your active Pokemon, cards can't be milled by the effects of attacks.
Bro, yeah. So you put that on your Chi-Yu, you bench your Sandshrew, bro, you go in the mirror, broken.
Pretty
I'm
skibbity.
hard-teching for Azul. So skibbity, Lucas. Oh my goodness. But that wraps up my thoughts, I think, on this
Cannot
list.
believe I just said that. Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty
Double
skibbity.
Defiance Vest is like, I don't.
In what scenarios is Defiance Vest like more goated than a Bravery Charm?
Well,
Because it's less overall HP. I don't know. The last time I have played Snorlax was when Guardy was pretty big, so I was always just like,
Oh.
damn, it hits 190.
it's way better in the
which is
Lost
really sick.
Box because then Spit takes
Yeah, it
3
turns out-
turns.
Ram. I don't know. Maybe the last time I was playing Snorlax seriously was when Guardy was super popular, and the fact that it gave you 190 and not 200 was huge. But maybe that's just not that relevant anymore.
Yeah, I think so. Into Guardy, you're already winning. So
Yeah.
Harmony? It's not. It's not.
This is the list. that
This
you're
is
super
the
hyped
this
about?
is the pretty good 60.
Okay.
This is like
This is pretty nice.
Makani Tran played this to like a, I don't know. Makani
Locals?
Tran's been playing this locals. He's like broke out at 60. So the 60 is like getting a bit of attention online, and like it's just a turbo Lost Box 60. We're seeing the Rotom, we're seeing the Luminion, we're seeing the double vacuum, we're seeing the Town Store, which is really sick. We're also seeing Defiance
I
Band.
really like that stadium split. 1 Pokestop, 1 Town Store is clean.
Yeah, Defiance Band is so good. Because Calamity Storms move up to 250 for like Hands and Moons. Spit moves up to 140 for Bibs and Ancient Box. Your Iron Hands moves up to 150 so we can potentially amp a Pidgeot, which is like not amazing and it's not going to happen too often. But it is another line because you can go Spit Gouging Hands for 300. So it's pretty good. And this seems really consistent because you're just going to go Nest Ball for Rotom on turn 1, draw 3 cards, you have Luminion and Ultra Ball, and then you Seal Stone. You're getting your entire deck. It's like Turbo Lost Box at the end of last format, or 2 formats ago. With how many formats ago was NAIC? Like 3 or 4. Since last
Yeah, I
NAIC.
don't know, bro.
Because it was like, we evolved into a meta of like Lumi, and then just a bunch of like the best attackers. So we're seeing Hands, we're seeing Roaring Moon, which are kind of all you need, because those are 2 broken cards. And we're seeing the Sableye. We're just pairing a bunch of good attackers around a very consistent core, so that you guarantee getting your attackers out.
Wow, it's a guarantee. I do like Ultra Ball. I'm an Ultra Ball fan in Lost Box. But I think I prefer a later list in Top Cut. I kind of like Brent's.
The Brent 60 is pretty good. Do you want to move on to the Brent 60 to the Toward Red Cliff?
Let's just go into order, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know. Okay.
Control Zard. This is real Control Zard.
Yes. So, Torrid back at it again with random .60 exe.
Yeah, so he's playing a 202 Zard line and then a 202 Pidgeot line, a Radzard, Luminion. He's like the first line of Pokemon looks normal: Rotom, Luminion, Cleffa, and then we got Regieleki, Luxray, Chi, EX, Mimikyu, and then we have Aries, couple Pennies, Turo. We have a Thornton and a Roseanne's backup. So just a bunch of kind of like it literally
Control
looks
cards.
like he just slammed Pidgeot Control and Zard list together. That's what this looks like.
It's kind of
Which
it's kind of
probably
based.
works.
Kind of
Yeah,
based.
because you could do control game plan, or you could just sweep with Zard and Radzard. You can just do the attacking plan. I'm sure that Zard is also good to just like evolve into and power up a couple things. Like you could power up a Luxray with it. You could power up your Regieleki plus your Radzard. So
Yo,
I think
turn
that
one
could be really
Luxray,
good too.
kill a call for family Pidgey.
Real.
Yo, it's so true. Oh, wait, I didn't know he gave me a mountain? That's so sick.
What?
Sorry. I have we have some guy who comes to our local game store that just will randomly give my mom, like, piles of magic cards for me. And this time he gave me, like, reverse hollow lands. He gave me, like, an impact tremors. He gave me, like, an up the beanstalk and a Garuk's uprising. Like, a bunch of just good cards.
Like
Foil lands go so hard. Okay, back to
Lucas is
Pokemon.
confirmed looking at magic cards while we're
Back
recording the
back to
podcast.
Pokemon. So, I mean, there's definitely some sacrifices we have to make to the 60. Like, we're playing 2 Penny instead of 3, but we're also playing Turo, so I guess it's kind of the same. We're playing double counter catcher. We're playing, like, 2 health boosting cards instead of, like, the typical 3. And then we're cutting. We have to play 4th Candy. There's, like, double Poffin in the 60, which I really like. There's like probably less supporters.
I don't know, this is like a cool thing. I don't know if many people will pick this up, or if Tord will even. It seems like Tord has just kind of been playing like a different deck every time at this point.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he even keeps carrying this, but I wouldn't envision this becoming super popular. If Tord had won the tournament, it seems that people just care about who won the tournament, honestly.
Yeah, which is like kind of sus. Play.
Yeah.
There's definitely just decks that are better than the decks that won, but they hit bad matchups in top 8.
Real. So that's Tord's list. I don't know how much input I have on this because it's kind of just its own thing.
Yeah, it's
Congrats
pretty
to
good.
Tord.
Zard, voice crack. Zard control has been being thought of for a bit of time, and he kind of made a good 60 for it, and it seems strong because we just have reverse sweep options if your game plan goes to just fails.
Real.
Okay, John Ang playing the C-POW.
It's the CPOW 60.
Oh, I didn't mean to print proxy cards. Oh, it is the
the one.
C-POW 60.
We don't gotta look at that.
Okay. It's same 60. There it is. Bye.
Weeks and weeks.
Brent Tonneson.
I like this list.
Shout out. Good job, John Ang. Okay.
Double Moon is why I like this. Double Moon is clean. Double Moon is so gas.
Yeah, Double Moon. We don't play Hoopa, which is like a bit suspect at times, but it's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, we're playing the
Double Moon sucks
Raikou.
anyways.
We're playing the Raikou and the Hands. Would consider playing a third Lightning in this deck, but I just don't think it's needed. And very clean 60. Double Roxanne, double Boss, Prime Catcher. So like you have plenty of Gust. We're playing the single Vacuum. We're playing like the Steel Stone Rescue board, but we're playing double Town Store, which is kind of clean.
I feel like no Pokestop is kind of warranted here because of the double. I think there's 8 supporters. I would not mind seeing one of the Roxanne being cut for a Pal Pad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Pal
And
Pad.
then cutting a Town Store for Pokestop. I think that would be my only comments on this list.
Yeah, but the 60 is
Because
really
the Town
strong.
Store, like, doesn't have many targets, only 2 targets. So
Yeah, it's like good as a 1-0 so we can hit our Seal Stone.
yeah, but you're probably never really getting much value out of the second Town Store because you have to have not drawn either of your tools.
Yeah. So I think
Congrats to
Pokestop
Brent.
and
I do
a
like this
Pal Pad.
list.
Yeah, good 60. Dub. W. Brent Tonneson. Stan Nilsson playing Sablezard. This is also the 60. This 60 is kind of doing well.
Cobalion, let's go!
Yeah, pretty strong.
This is not playing Mew EX though, notably, which I don't really mind. I don't really like Mew EX in Lost Box that much.
What is this? Oh, wait. Oh, so this is for Ancient Box. Okay.
That's pretty gas, actually.
That's really gas. Because then your
'Cause then you
spits
spend
actually
140.
indefinitely
You just
turn
have
to
to hope
140.
that they don't have. Well, they have to not have a booster capsule on, but
You play
I
double
guess they have
vacuum.
double vacuum. They're just gonna try and booster capsule like all of their roaring moons, which should be kind of awkward. But then yeah, you have tricks with like Lost Mine and Amp and
Yeah.
Radzard.
This
But
deck
yeah,
seems
this
really clean.
interesting. The 4 gate Radzard is just doing numbers.
Yeah, it's pretty good. This
Also
is kind
notably
of like
playing
the up and coming
Spiritomb,
deck.
This is like I think we might see an uptick in Spiritomb, honestly, just because people like to be control. And Snorlax gets bodied by Spiritomb. It is not
Yeah.
fun for them.
Yeah. You go Fettered in Misfortune, and they scoop.
And they can't boss it because it has Fade Out. Like, they literally printed Tomb. It's like the perfect counter to Snorlax control. It's like the perfect one.
It's like really cool because it's not like Minior where it's just like one dimensional.
And Minior sucks. It does not beat Snorlax. But Tomb, if you have like any amount of pressure and plus any amount of hand disruption, like last time I played Tomb in a deck was Arceus, and you have like Judges and Ionos and like consistent pressure with a Tomb, they're cooked. They're so cooked.
Yeah.
But
Pretty good.
yeah, congrats to.
Seems pretty good.
Was this Stein?
Why am I having to cough so much? Why am I like sick?
Nah, bro's a smoker for real. You Kalama.
Yo, Kalama.
This man's been running the electric generator gauntlet, bro. Look at that limitless
Dog.
page. Look at all that electric generator.
That's a lot
How
of
much
electric generator.
Yuho Kalama has officially won $37,000 with electric generator this year.
That's a lot of dollaries. Dollaroos.
Yeah. Look at that, the deck list though. We got Future Hands, was taken down by Azul in top cut. This list is quite clean though. We've got a lot of 4-ofs, which I like to see. We got the Prime Catcher, Double Heavy Baton, we got a Town Store. I do like to see second Psychic Energy, but I understand that you're never cutting a Lightning for it, so it's like not really possible to play.
Yeah. I'd rather see like a.
Because then the Blocklex matchup is kind of fine, because you can just shottles them, but then they can like penny loop and stuff. But
I'd definitely just like to see a switch here, because then you can go like Boss Rotom, Prime Catcher, switch card. I'd like to see a switch card.
yeah, switch card would be nice.
I could even see
just
cutting
don't really
Psychic
know how
Energy for
I just
it.
don't know if it's really ever relevant in any other matchup. No, you need Psychic Energy for Miraidon's second attack. Absolutely you do.
Wow.
With one Psychic Energy, your Miraidon is actually a threat. Like, if you put Big Acceleration Psychic to it, they have to kill it.
Yeah, true. Because then you're just gonna swing for 200.
Yeah.
And you start. Sorry, I did just wake up like 10 minutes before we start, like 30 minutes before we started
Lucas is-
recording.
All these excuses.
I swear, guys.
4 out of 4 everyone is gas though. This deck
Yeah.
needs supporters. It has no draw engine. Restart is not enough of a draw engine, especially now that people have gone away from Gift from the initial Japanese lists. I do just like the heavy supporter count, so this list is pretty sick.
Yeah, pretty good.
Congrats to Yuho.
Congrats to Yuho. So shout out to Yuho. In 8th place we have Ferris. Sorry. And we see the one of the few Zard. Zard took a definite decline this
Zard
weekend.
did not do very well this weekend at all. I mean, Tord got top 4 with kind of Zard, but it's not really Zard.
It's not really Zard.
But in 8th place we have a Zard with max belts.
Double Vacuum.
Catcher.
Double Vacuum's really
is
good,
kinda nice.
actually. I was talking about it because I was just rambling, trying to get I was rambling about it a little bit, and I think Double Vacuum is really strong in Zard. So you're going to be getting rid of Heavy Batons into Turbo Hands. In the early game, you're getting rid of Ancient Booster Capsules in Ancient Box. And then you're also going to be removing HP tools into Control. So you can actually go Vacuum and then Choice Belt kill Luxray. And then you can, if they don't remove it immediately, you can go, Vacuum, Choice Belt, Boss, the Rotom. And then you actually are able to just win off of going Tauros by that point. Which is pretty sick.
Are they gonna have double V in play for you though?
I mean, Luxray Rotom.
Yeah, I guess. I
That's
don't know. I feel like that they're kind of that's a lot of leeway they're giving you to win that game. But
yeah.
Other than playing max belts, this looks pretty similar. Playing triple boss instead of 2 boss because no prime catcher. double vacuum. Other than that, this list looks pretty standard.
Yeah. I like how we've
Turo's
progressively gone from like a real like consistent to low consistent Zard 60s because we just need so many techs. Like we're playing one nest ball.
This is at least playing 4 Arven though.
Yeah, true. 4 Arven, 3 Yono, pretty good. Like this is a good 60.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Lux is dying. And then let's go through the top 16 quick before we dip. I think that's appropriate. We have another Snorlax stall in
We
ninth
do
place.
have the rest
Same
of top
deck
16 is sick. Ryan Antonucci, it's the same deck list. Oh god. Okay. Nope. Okay. Function of my mouse is just not working, so we're gonna use this now. My computer is falling apart. Ryan Antonucci, 9th place, with the same 60 as Azul. So good 60. Why is my mouse not working? Bro, my computer is
chill.
dying.
It's all
Okay.
good.
Pretty good 60. We've already talked about it. Pretty good 60. Shout out to Ryan Antonucci. Sorry, I'm just thrown off right now because like my computer is actively dying.
Lucas is phased. Lucas is so phased right now.
Bro, oh, I didn't even do this. So now they were like looking at. Oh my god. Sorry. Okay, Charizard came 10th. We're seeing the Eerie. We're seeing the Mist Energy. We're seeing the double damage tool, which I really like. But we're seeing triple Arven 2 Yono. Heavy Ball is in the 60.
That's interesting.
Palpad is in the 60. I don't think we need Heavy Ball.
I think this list is a little bit all over the place.
And I'd rather see us cut Roxanne for 3rd Iono because our 60 is just really needs as much consistency as possible.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a hater on this exact 60. I mean, realistically, it's only like 3 cards off of what I would play, but
yeah, I
don't think that the 3 cards they made the choices of
3 changes I would make. Roxanne for Yono, no 2. Roxanne for Yono, Heavy Ball for 2nd Turo.
Yeah, something like that.
And then I would probably cut something for 2nd Vacuum if I could, because 2nd Vacuum's heat.
Real.
No Jirachi and no 2nd Melian. But we're playing the Eerie Mist, so it's fine.
I'm a hater.
Yep.
Next deck list.
Does my mouse work on other? I don't. Okay. Next deck list. I hate this. I hate that my mouse isn't working. Miloslav. Miloslav came 11th. Playing the double Melian Jirachi. We had the opposite of the last 60. We're seeing.
Does not want to lose to Lost Box.
Yeah, bro, it's not losing. We're seeing the triple Arven, triple Yono, double boss, double Toro, Roxanne, Palp. This is just a much more clean 60.
Yeah, this is sick. I still prefer Yellowstreet over Palpad.
Yeah.
I think that the getting back Pokemon aspect of it is actually pretty underrated. It kind of makes your Super Rods go a lot farther.
Yeah, because you actually have more consistency. You have more recovery, so your rods can dedicate themselves more to like energies instead of having.
I'm still rocking Liam Halberton's Zard list. I still think it's the GOAT.
That 60 is so good, man.
So
okay, W. Okay, Ryan Harris coming 12th place with Gardevoir. Gallade.
And Gallade Cresselia. Cresselia is something that I still think is kind of wild and guardy because you don't have the ability to evolve into an attacker, really. I guess you're kind of doing that with the Gallade, and then you could maybe Swirling Slice it off. But I know Ryan specifically said that Cresselia was very good, so I'm just curious as to like how you're able to spread 4 energies around your board and not get punished.
Because I guess we just put it on Drifloon Screamtail, but then they're just going to gust the Drifloon.
Yeah. I guess you have Turo Collapse, so you can kind of reset it, but if you're actively playing around Cresselia's attack as like a downside, that seems kind of awkward, but other than that, this is pretty much the same as we've been seeing, except for there is a TM devolution, which is a little interesting.
But...
So we have Airy Devo, so maybe that's kind of how you're helping to shore up your POW matchup a little bit, because I'm sure POW is probably having a pretty good time in Nagardi, especially if they're playing Canceling Clone.
But with this 60, now you can go like Roaring Scream the backs, Eerie, a single candy, kill Devo. Or like, yeah. So pretty strong.
So you got some different outs here, but yeah, I think Guardy's still pretty strong in this format. I don't have any beef with Guardy.
It just takes a bad Zard matchup.
It's a good deck. Yeah, it's not fantastic. I mean, you definitely can still beat Zard.
But... Yeah, but it's not amazing. So
if you're playing double vacuum.
Yeah, if you're playing double vacuum. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Double vacuum and Zard just destroys Guardy.
Yeah,
Triple counter catcher is something that I would still really like to see.
Yeah, I really did actually like the triple counter catcher this, but I mean to be fair, we've always been playing 2 counter catcher in Guardy, so
But triple's now just really strong because Ghost Eye is like how you kind of win the early game against Zard.
yeah,
And you kind of only do that with the counter catchers. So,
real.
yeah. Get my mouse system. Edwin Mesman coming 13th place with this just Paradox box. Is this the same 60?
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, it is the exact same 60.
Oh, it's the exact same 60 as Michael Chen. Good 60. W 13th place. Gholdengo by the guy who came.
No! Stop!
By the guy who came second at Dortmund.
Okay, what did I say about Bibarel?
Pretty good.
I didn't even know he was playing Bibarel. But what did I say? Like how many minutes ago? Broken.
Pretty strong.
You know who won more dollars with their Gholdengo list? This guy.
This
Than
guy.
the first place list.
Wait.
That was playing River Broom. So therefore, I think that.
Oh well, yeah, because he won it with at a special event, bro.
See, I'm just confirming that Bibarel is better than River Broom.
Bro, you are using confirmation bias, bro. There is bias in your research.
No. There's no bias in my hate towards Gholdengo. I still think this guy's bad.
Yeah, I can see it. I like the Turo. Gives your Gholdengo a bit of tankiness, which is kind of what you need.
I do agree that this has been my constant gripe with Gholdengo. You're just like bad at trading 2 prizes with your 2 prizer. You're a stage 1. The other 2 prizes are basics for the most part, or they're Zard and they have huge HP. But playing Turo kind of helps you tank a little bit, which is nice.
Yeah.
Helps
This
you catch
guy
up.
is
You just don't have a
also
way to catch up.
Yell or I'm sorry, I'll stop. It's not playing the 4 Irida version. He's playing like 1 Irida, which I'm not a huge fan of.
Oh, 3 Cypher.
Which I can see. I'm not a huge fan of the 1 Irida. I'd like to see at least 2.
This is whack. Yeah, but
This
I'm
is
a
pretty
Gholdengo
good.
hater.
Pretty good.
I don't like Gholdengo.
I like Gholdengo, but it's not really
Arc.
that strong.
Is this Arc Control? It is the Arc Control with the Grabber, the Ares,
The Basin.
Roseanne's backup with the Hero's Cape, the Basin, yeah, for your Radzard.
You play the Flutter Mane. Like, this is like a clean 60. It's just the 60 that... Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We talked about this before, but this is a clean 60. I think this definitely just takes a pretty good time to Zard, because you go Sharon, and... Yeah, pretty good. Double Erie's good.
Real.
Play Erie. That card's really good. Sad that Luxray is no longer being played, but whatever.
Did you know that people on Twitter want to ban Erie?
Yeah, I did see that. That's, by the way, that's just dumb. Like, y'all were not around when there was Force of Giant Plants, Gloom Vileplume for an entire, 2 years.
Real.
Force of Giant Plants Vileplume was way worse than this, bro. Like the Taylor Swift line, you wouldn't last an hour in the asylum where they raised me.
Dro is not quoting Taylor Swift on the pod.
I know, it's just funny.
I'm gonna start quoting Skibidi Toilet now.
No, I thought it was Goofy. Okay, it's fine. So Sander Wojcik, my king, is back with a 16th place finish at the Dortmund Regional Championships with Control. That is definitely a very Sander looking deck. Not Dortmund.
This is Stockholm.
Sorry, bro.
Bro thinks all of Europe is the same.
Yeah. I'm just a casual North American who only thinks that there is diversity in countries in America, and that every other place everywhere else is the same as the biggest city or country.
So this is actually just a picnic basket deck. There's nothing else in this list. It's just picnic basket.
Sander Wojcik said that he played
a little picnic, and we're gonna have some bread and grapes, and it's gonna be a nice little time.
Yay!
We're gonna have a picnic.
Sander said that Picnic Basket was used literally 0 times because he hit 0 Guardies, but the whole plan of it is to Picnic Basket spam into Guardie so that they can just Picnic Basket spam their Driftlings, and then eventually they just run out, and you tank them.
But they play Turo and collapsed. That does not seem like a valid strategy.
I don't know. I trust Sander. But I would agree. I feel like I'd rather see Lost City Vacuum. So that I can actually just remove the Gardevoir from play. But we're seeing the Calamitous Regieleki.
Go on a nice little picnic. That's what I want to do.
W. Live Heart's good because it's actually building your hand so that your quick searches just have more value. Your Entei is really good into Dialga. Double
broken.
Devo, no Roseanne's. No Roseanne's is kind of weird, but double Devo, strong into C-Pow, because then you go like Devo, Sonar, Devo, Devo. And you
You know
run
what
them
I
out.
want to do, Lucas?
What, have a picnic?
I want to go on a little picnic. That's
Oh
what I
my
want to
god.
do.
I just think you don't want to talk about this 60, bro.
I just know you're getting tilted that I'm talking about the picnic basket so much, and it's funny.
Nah, I don't.
Keep talking about the 60. I just wanted to tell you what's up.
That's fair. We're seeing the double rotom in the 60, which is pretty strong. I'm liking it because then you can actually have
Also
it in your
playing
opening
Sandshrew.
hand. Yeah, we're also playing the Sandshrew. So there's every stall and controllers we saw this weekend played the Sandshrew, and it was very strong. And double candy's good. I don't know why I said double candy. Consistent looking deck. Picnic basket.
I know why Sander didn't win the tournament and Azul did.
Because he didn't have a picnic.
No, because Sander was having daydreams about this nice little picnic he was going to go on with his picnic basket, and he got distracted and probably lost his win in it.
So
That's
true.
what happened.
Sander Wojcik is throwing.
I couldn't help it. I would be so distracted by my nice little picnic basket.
And
daydreaming about
51st,
going on a nice little picnic.
51st place.
Oh my god. Goat alert. Sorry, this is the most hyped thing I'm going to get in the whole video. We have Nick Alvarez, otherwise known as Pokey Duels, with his Limitless Page debut.
Yeah, with Lost
My
Box.
goat.
Spiritomb.
My goat.
Spiritomb,
my
Spiritomb,
goat.
Spiritomb, Spiritomb.
Let's go. Shout out Pokey Duels. Absolute goat getting his first day.
What do you think of this 60? Let's judge this
I think
60.
I think it's I don't like it very much. I'll be real.
Why?
We need Town Store Pokestop.
Yeah.
That's the optimal stadium split in Lost Box.
Palpad too,
One
or-
Pokestop, one Town Store.
Palpad.
Maybe
I like
Palpad.
Spiritomb. Spiritomb's good.
I'm a big Palpad fan in Lost Box. I played Palpad in Vancouver Regionals, and it was fantastic.
Palpad's good.
Because you just Palpad Nook at Ionod.
Palpad's good.
My goat, Nick Alvarez.
Nick Alvarez. Woo!
Let's go.
Okay.
That, I believe, Lucas, concludes the content we had planned for today.
It does. Whoa.
Oh my goodness. So skibbity.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm going to do, guys, after we're finished recording?
You're gonna go on a picnic with your
I'm gonna
picnic
go on
basket.
a nice little picnic with my little picnic basket.
Are you
I'm
gonna?
gonna have some grapes and a sandwich with my nice little picnic.
It's
basket.
literally isn't picnic. Wait. Isn't picnic basket literally just? Wait, can I? No, my mouse is still not working. Okay, isn't picnic basket just? Bro, there is nothing. It is literally apples, pears, oranges, grapes, and
Grapes?
bread.
Bro, that baguette looks bussin'.
You're telling me you're
I've
gonna
been
go on a
known to
picnic,
eat an entire baguette before in a sitting.
bro? Baguettes are pretty good. I
I
don't
used to at
like
school, my lunch
America
would
as
be a
much
head
as
of
Canada.
broccoli,
I don't like as
be
much.
cottage cheese, be a baguette, a liter or two of chocolate milk,
What?
and a rotisserie
Wait, what did
chicken.
you do?
I was just naming my lunch I used to have at school.
And what was your lunch?
It was a full French baguette, a head of broccoli, 500 milliliters or 250 to 500 milliliters of cottage cheese, depending how much I was hungry that day. Usually about a liter or two of chocolate milk, a rotisserie chicken, and occasionally I'd throw in like a tomato or something along those lines, maybe a cucumber.
God, bro, it was a menace. You just sat there eating a thing of raw head of broccoli?
Bro, I'd pull up to class, I'd sit at my desk, and I would just crunch on my raw head of broccoli like a boss. And I'd pull out my baguette, and I'd make sure that the paper was extra crinkly, and I'd crinkle away as I ate my whole baguette in one hand.
Oh
And
my
I had a jug of
god.
chocolate milk in the other hand. It was goated. Or I get those giant lumberjack sandwiches from the store that are like over a foot long. They're probably like a foot and a half long. And I'd hold in one hand a 4-liter jug of chocolate milk, and in the other a full-size lumberjack sandwich. And I would sit and I would take a bite of the sandwich, and then I would take a drink of the chocolate milk out of the jug. And I would just sit there while they were talking in class, and I'd be the goat eating my big
Bro,
sandwich.
how do you've done so many like just you
I
just
live
do
to troll. I just troll people constantly.
and
That's-
it's
that's
funny.
mine.
You just do so much random stuff. It's like randomly you'll just hit people with the I just ate raw heads of broccoli and whole tomatoes for lunch
Yeah.
at school.
I used to also have like a jar of pickles, and I would just reach into the jar
Oh
of
my
pickles and just eat
God.
the pickles with my hands.
That's fair. I mean that's kind of normal. So you
And
just
know
went
what I'm gonna do today, Lucas?
Have a nice little picnic.
I'm going on a nice little picnic, and that, everybody, is the end of our show today.
Have a good one, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Picnic time.